Hello student, today I am going to discuss May June 2021 paper 2 on database part. So our database belongs to the third part of this question, that means task 3. So this is your question. First we need to read the statement given by the examiner. So you are going to prepare some report. Dates are to be imported in the format day, month, year. So so first you need to check your system date whether it is under day, month, year or not. It is under day, month, year. Using suitable database package, import the file j2121 athlete.clv. First you need to open Microsoft Access 2010, and then you need to make sure that where you are going to save the database. So I'm going to save this one in the same folder, that is 21. So I'm going to give some name and then press OK, then click create. So computer will create one table, table 1. This is not needed, external data, so we need to import the file, text file, and then browse from the desktop. Folder name is 21. Here athlete table. Okay, then click next. It should be delimited. Then first to content field name, so making for separating the field name and data. Now click next. Now change the data types according to the question paper or the data types you need. Text, number, text, number, text. So text, number, as they did not mention whether it is integer or long integer, so you can mention long integer directly, or you can check the background data. Athlete ID, so athlete ID, it is belongs to 5 digits, so it should be long integer. Then nationality, text, it is text. Now next one, YOB, that means year of birth, you can keep integer or long integer. Let me make it long integer, and this last one is text. You can keep it integer also because it is up to 4 digits. Then make sure that it is DMY, date order. Then press OK, click next. Choose my own primary key. So according to the question paper, athlete ID will be the primary key. So you have to mention athlete ID is the primary key. Done. Now click next, then finish. Close. Now table is imported. Now check any format is there. No format. Now next table we need to open import events.clv. So external data text file, same process, browse events, then press OK, delimited. Next, first row content field name, click next, then advanced. You need to change the data types. Second table events, first three is text, then data time, DMY, text, date and time. Then next one, swim number. So it should be, now you can check the data background of this screen. Date and time, and format will be day, month, year. Swim is long integer, you can keep, but if you see the other value of like bike, run, and water, this is double because it is belongs to decimal number. If you check the next one also, air temperature, water temperature, these all are double. That means it consists decimal value, a decimal point value. So next one, if you check, what's should it will be boolean logical, so it should be yes, no, yes, no. Next to fill text, so you can go down, text. Okay, click next, choose my own primary key. So which one they're asking for? Primary key, event ID, fill as a primary key. So event ID, primary key. Next, and then finish and close. Now open this one into design view. Event, it should be yes, no. Format should be yes, no. And this one, date and time, it should be DMY. So it should be this format, short date format. Done. Now Control S, Control W, make this right side clean. Now next one, they're asking result table, but if you observe the last part of this table, it is written here, do not set a primary key. There should not be any primary key here. So external data, text file, result table you need to import. So open result table, then press OK, click next, first row content field name, click next, advanced, change the data type. So if I see that result table things, text number means long integer, or you can check the data background of this screen. So this one will be event, will be text, correct. This is long integer because 5 digits, and next one is you can make it integer 2 digit. Data types for start number, so integer make it no problem. Swim date and time, and all other things up to run is date and time, up to run is date and time, correct. Now next one, outcome, outcome is text. Position, position, let me check here, position is number, so you can, but here you can see that position is like 1 digit or 2 digits, so you can give it integer. Then total time they are asking for hour, minute, second, so it should be DMY. Done. Make sure it is DMY. Okay, now click next, no primary key, click next and finish. Okay, here in the result table you can check the format. The date and time format should be hour, minute, second, so you need to change all the format from which part, from swim to run and then total time. So result table, open this one into recent view. This one should be swim, first one format should be hour, clone, minute, clone, ss. So you need to copy this thing. Oh. For all date and time format should be same. Done. Now Control S, Control W, save and exit. Next part, do not save. Evidence for placing evidence document screenshot showing the primary keys, field name, and data types used in all three tables. So that means you need to open all the three tables in design view, and you need to check the data types, and you need to take the screenshot of the design view of all three tables in simple word. Okay, now question number 16. So you can do that one. So I'm not doing these things. You can do it yourself. Create one-to-many relationship as a link between the athlete ID field in the athlete table and athlete ID field in the result table. So what you have to do? So you need to make a relationship. So database tools, relationship, take three tables, add, close this screen, make the tables little bit bigger so all the field names should be visible. So first one, athlete ID field in the athlete table and athlete ID in the result table. So this athlete ID should be connected, athlete ID, this one connector should be with result table. So drag it and put it over here. Athlete ID, great. And after that, event ID field in the event table and event ID field in the result table. Event ID field in the event table, event ID field in the result table. So drag it and put it over here. Done. Great. Done. Now you need to take three screenshots for this thing, so you know that this is the full screen, one full screen for this relationship, and for each and every table relationship you need to take the screenshot, this one. Okay, and right click over this one, a relationship, this one. Okay, done. Now control after taking three screenshot, Control S, Control W, save and exit. The next one, enter the following details as a new record in the athlete table. So double click over athlete table and you need to input the new data. So click here for entering the new data, click the arrow with the yellow box, this one, then you can add new data. So next here you have to write down last name should be Lee, then first name should be Sophia, then athlete ID should be 15310. Sorry. Then next one NZL, that means New Zealand. Next one 1982. The next one female. After that, check your data entry for error. Why they mention these things? Because some students, what they do, they're not writing according to the question paper. Like here given first name is Lee, some student writing L in a small letter. So in that case it will create problem, so they will not give you mark. So for this one you have 2 marks, so you have to careful about that things. So your data entry should be according to the question paper. Now in the result table, locate the record of athlete ID this one and event ID this one. So that means both should be matched and you need to embed some data based on that. Okay, now Control S, Control W, make this one close, first save and close it, and same table, right? Athlete tables, sorry, result tables. So now open result table and you need to find out the data athlete ID 15318. 15318. So keep your cursor pointer over athlete ID, click on search option, Control V. Sorry, keep your cursor pointer over athlete ID and search. What is the name? 15318. 15. Sorry. Control Z. Here you need to click 15318. So we got the data athlete ID, but that event, then another thing should be matched, that is event ID MX323211085. But here if you see that it is not according to that, if you go down you will see same athlete ID, the number of event ID is the same, this one. So they're asking to change the data in this row only. So what data they're asking to change? Swim should be 001938. So swim, instead of this data you have to change this data. Okay, then T1 should be this thing. Then position should be 1. Position, instead of 3 it should be 1. Now Control S, Control W, save and exit. Now next one, check your data entry for error. So it did or save the data. Now using field from all the table, produce a table or report. Okay, using field from all the table to produce a table or report, that select the record where. Okay, they are asking to create a report, right? So before creating report, what you do, as you know that before creating report you need to make a query. So first you need to make a query, and from which line we need to start the query, where it is written show only the fields. So from here we need to make the query. So for making the query, we need to follow the line where it is written show only the fields. So first we need to create query wizard. Okay, so what are the field? You need to take first name, last name, year of birth. So it is belongs to athlete table. First name, last name, year of birth. After that, nationality, location, outcomes. Nationality, location belongs to events table. Location, outcomes, then position, click next, next, and finish. So we took total 3, 6, 7 fields. Open this one into design view for writing the criteria. So what are the criteria? We need to follow that one. Location includes, if it is written, I told you earlier also in the class, includes or belongs to that time, you have to keep that word under double star. So location includes HAM. So under location in the row of criteria, double star, HAM, double star. So HAM. Done. Next one, nationality AUS or NZL. So under nationality in the row of criteria, AUS NZL. Outcome is complete. So outcome should be complete. Okay, now if I run this one, we'll get total how many record? 30 record. Design view. Okay, now next one. In query, in report question, you will get some line like sort the data into ascending order. So many students do mistake. So we know that we can do sorting in the report also, in the query also, but always you have to do sorting in the query, not in the report, because if you do in the report, this field name will not come in order. So for making the field name order, so always you need to write sorting in the query. So sort the data into ascending order of nationality and ascending order of position. So nationality should be ascending order and position also ascending order. Done. Now after that, what you have to do, we did all the sorting. Now we need to, this is query is ready for your report. Control S, Control W, save and exit. Click on the query, create. Now before creating report, check one thing. Here they mentioned has page orientation portrait. Okay, so you have to be very careful. First you will do in the not portrait page, landscape page. Some reason is there, because sometime what happen, if you mention portrait page, you will see all the field is not visible. So in that case, first you make that one in the landscape, then after that you can edit and make it into portrait. So first select the query, create, report wizard, transfer all the field right side, next. It should not be like this, all field comes should together. So click here, results, click next, next. Sorting no need to do here, we did already. Next, it should be landscape, then we'll make it portrait, next, and then finish. Now see, all the field is visible, but all the field name is not visible properly. So in that case, what you have to do, you have to open this report in the layout view and arrange the field name by selecting the field name and pressing Ctrl button, select the value. Now you see the whole column is selected. So you can make the column small like this way. Nationality should be like this. Location, same process. Outcome, okay. Now change the page setup, it should be portrait. Now check portrait line is here. So what you have to do, you have to keep all the field name before this line. Okay, done. Now next part of this question, what they're asking, fit on a single page, which is done. Now you have to give the heading, questionnaire results. Open this one into design view. Write down the heading here, Control V. The next one at the top of the page has your name, center number, candidate number on the report. So make it in the report, not in the report footer. It should be in the page footer, because if you give in the report footer, it will come in the last page, not every page. For example, if your report is belongs to 2 page printout, that time it will come in the last page. So you have to give in page footer. So then it will come in all the page. Before that, this two box is not needed. Don't delete the internal part and just delete the box. Select and delete the box. Same way, delete this one. Take a label box for writing your name, center number, candidate number. If you want to write something, that time you have to use label box AA. So I'm writing my name, comma, center number. If you're from our school boys side, SA139. For girls side, SX139. But if you're from different school, your center number you have to give. So then just I'm giving some random candidate number. So done. So you can make it a little bit up. You can make the page foot a little bit smaller. Done. Now Control S. Open this one into report view. It will be look like this. Done. Just you need to print it. Control S, Control W. Done. First report is over. This is the printout 2. Now they're asking for create second report. Again you need to create a second report, and for that also you need to create a second query, but you need to take the field from the table, not from the query table, all the main table. So same way we'll create, keep your cursor pointer over the table, create query wizard, simple query wizard. So what are the field they're asking for? Show only the, so we have to find out this line where it is written show only the following fields: first name, last name, location. So it should be first name, last name, location. Location belongs to, let me check, events. Yes, location. Then swim T1. So you have to be very careful. Only swim, not swim kilometers. So only swim is belongs to not this table. It is belongs to the result table. Swim. Then T1 bike T2. T1 bike T2. Then which side? So which should, this one will be the event table. This thing. Next. Total transaction you have to make, and after that, and position. So let me create the total transaction first. Position I will take later on. Okay. Now click next, next, finish. Now open this one into design view. So we need to create a new field name, that is total transaction, this one. So what is written here? Total transaction contain a new field called total transaction, which is calculated at runtime to add the content of T1 and T2. T1 and T2 is a field name, so you need to add these two value and format this field to display in the time, hour, minute, second. Okay. So here you need to make this column a little bit bigger. Write down the new field name, clone sign, give square bracket, because if you want to mention some field name under the formula, so that field name should be under square bracket T1 capital T1, then close the bracket plus square bracket T2 square bracket close. Okay. Now first run it and check how it's look like. It's look like with AM and AM, right? So in that case, what you to do, it should not be like AM and PM. Open this one into design view. It should be normal format, hour, minute, second. So for properties, format should be hour, clone, minute, clone, second. Done. Now if you run and check it, hour, minute, second. Done. Another field you need to take according to the question paper, position. So where is our position? It is below the result table, right? So double click over position, position will come. Done. Now next one, you need to write down the criteria. Position is more than, first criteria is that position is more than 0 and 5 or less. So under the position in the row of criteria, it should be more than 0, so greater than 0, and less than equal to 5, right? Now next one, what they're asking next criteria, gender is female. So gender field I did not take, so we need to take gender field also. Double click here, and gender, it should be female. Gender is female, yes. Sorry, FE. Okay, female, done. Now run it and check how many data is coming. Total 39, correct. Now open this one into design view. Why we need to open this one? Because this field they did not asked in the query, like show only the fields here, they didn't ask for gender. So in that case you need to unblock this one. So unblock does not means that you are deleting the column. Unblock means you are hiding the column. Okay, but it will work in your backbone. Done. Second one is done also, but you need to do sorting. So sort the data descending order of position. So position should be descending order, so it should be descending. Done. Now control S, control W, your second query is over. So select the second query, create report wizard. Now first check what is the landscape or portrait. Landscape. Now transfer all the field right side, click next. It should not be like this, all fields should come together. Next, 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 sorting already done. Next, it should be landscape, next, and position. You'll see all the field is visible, but you have to arrange it properly. Some data is not visible, so it should be in layout view. Keep some column small, smaller, last name, location, swim, T1, bike, T2, make some field name small, so all the field names should be visible. Then result, oh no, sorry, wait, so total transaction, then position. Okay, done. Next, what they're asking, landscape, so that this is done, fit on a single page, include the text top females, this one. You have to write down the heading, so you need to open this one, layout, design view, and write down the heading here. After that, what as a title displays a large font at the top of the page. So it should be larger font. So what you'll do, you'll make little bit bigger, this box also little bit bigger, this one also a little bit bigger. So select this value, go to home, change the font size, make it 24, and make it bold. It will be a little bit bigger. Okay, it will look bigger now. Now next one, calculate the number of database record shown in the report and place this at the end of the report, formatting as integer. Calculate the number of database records. Calculate the number of database records shown in the report and place this at the end of the report, formatted as integer. Number of database records. Okay, total number of database records they're asking. So open this one into layout view. So just you need to count the records, right? So in that case, you can keep your cursor pointer under any field name like location, last name, anywhere, and just you have to go to total, count records. Now it will show you at last 39. Done. And format a report and format as integer, already integer, as a label number of competitors to the left of this value. So you have to just copy these things. You have to open this one into design view. Just before this one, you need to write down, you need to draw one label box. Put this one right side. Okay, done. Next, display only your name, center number, candidate number in the footer, so it will appear in the same position in every page. So you have to delete these boxes. Draw one label box here. Write your name, center number, and candidate number. Name, comma, so as I told you that center number, that boys center number from our school is belongs to SA 139. From other school you have to write your center number, and candidate number I am just writing by default number, so make this part a little bit smaller. Now open this one into report view. It will be look like this. Perfect. Now save and print the report. Now just you need to print the report. Evidence 6, place in your evidence document screenshot showing the database formula used to calculate the total number of competitors. So you just for that one you need to design, open the design view and need to take this screenshot only, number of competitors. Okay, I think you understood. Any more question is left in the database? No, this is done. 29 marks. If you have any doubt you can ask me in the class. Thank you for watching.